from the Robin Reed Weather Center. Here's your first alert hometown weather forecast.
Well, hey there, everyone. Hope you're having a great Sunday. A lot of cloud cover as expected today, mid to high level clouds. We've got 87 right now under a mostly cloudy sky. It's a live look from downtown Roanoke. A south-southeast wind at 9 miles per hour. Dew point into the upper 60s, making it feel like 91 degrees. Do want to give you the first alert to the next big thing, and that's increased shower and thunderstorm chances as we head toward the week. We'll see a scattered coverage on Monday, isolated on Tuesday, and then we're watching a frontal boundary impact the area on Wednesday, increasing our shower and thunderstorm chances. And then another frontal boundary will likely impact the area heading into late week, with some higher rain chances on the way by Friday. So let's check out that potential rainfall here. We've got now tropical storm, eventually Hurricane Beryl, headed toward the southeastern Texas coast, will make landfall within the next 12 hours or so. Flash and urban flooding likely through much of eastern Texas here over the next couple of days. Then it will lift north and east through portions of Oklahoma and also through Arkansas as well, eventually headed toward the Mississippi River Valley. Here locally, we'll see a stalled frontal boundary across the east coast here, not only for tomorrow, but also as we head into later in the week. And that will see rounds of showers and thunderstorms, especially along and east of the Blue Ridge. So first alert Doppler radar. Most of the activity has been down across the south side or portions of the south side and far southern portions of the NRV today. Still seeing some locally heavy downpours right along the 58 corridor from Grayson County through Independence, Galax, through Carroll County. And then that will stretch into portions of Floyd and also into Patrick County. Another downpour beginning to rain itself out right along 77 and just west of 42 there. Ongoing flash flood warning just across the state line. So ton of tropical moisture closer to this stalled frontal boundary across eastern Virginia and through the Carolinas right now. That frontal boundary will get a little bit closer to our hometowns as we head into the day on Monday, increasing our shower and thunderstorm chances. So the rain that we're seeing out there right now will tend to wind on down here over the next few hours. And then overnight, fairly quiet weather conditions, a quiet start to begin a brand new work week. And then by the afternoon hours, we'll start to fire up a scattering of showers and thunderstorms. These thunderstorms could be slow moving, producing torrential rainfall and also some gusty winds of 30 to 40 miles per hour. Another chance for showers and thunderstorms will arrive by Tuesday afternoon, about a 30% coverage of those. Overnight low temperatures into the 60s and lower 70s by early tomorrow morning. It's going to be a mild and muggy start. Once again, a mixture of sun and clouds to a mostly cloudy sky through the day. Eventually a southeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and high temperatures for tomorrow afternoon, generally into the 80s and lower 90s. Fairly seasonable for this time of year, about 3 to 4 degrees warmer than where we should be. First alert, 7-day forecast, isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms Monday and Tuesday. We've raised the high temperature on Tuesday. Warm front will likely lift north, mid to upper 90s. Some of our hometowns will flirt with 100 by Tuesday afternoon. And then it looks like widespread showers and thunderstorms increasingly likely with frontal boundaries Wednesday and also on Friday. So we'll take the rain. Obviously, we've got a little bump in the heat coming up, but a little bit of a break by the weekend.